shifted. You raised the standard and your life changed. Because whatever people have their identity attached to, they live. We live who we believe we are.
My journey from here to there was lonely. The reason? I was willing to be wrong and admit wrong so that I could grow, so that I could change. You see, growth is a result of bad habits dropped, wrong priorities changed, and new ways of thinking embraced. It happens only when we question ourselves enough to ask serious questions from others. The people who do not grow are unwilling to ask themselves or others hard questions. They are unwilling to leave what they have known and practiced. They are not willing to be wrong so they can discover what is right. Therefore, they cling to right, and their lives turn out wrong. How sad.
We get what we're looking for. We filter out everything else in our life. You're going to get what you're looking for even if it doesn't even exist, even if it's not even there. If you're looking for negatives, if you're looking for setbacks, if you're looking to be looked over, you will find it even though it's not supposed to be there. But if you're looking for victory, for winning, for recruits, for people to change your life, for magic moments, you will find them if you're looking for them. I promise you that's true in life.
Your brain, when you condition it, knows exactly what to go for and it'll find a way to get there. When you decide what's most important to you, your brain goes after it.
Surrender of being right enables us to ask questions that others can answer and add value to us. Surrender of being right is the prerequisite to finding right. I believe that with all my heart. And here's what I know. I never want to get to the place where I've got it all figured out. I still want to keep learning, I still want to keep growing, and I still want to be a student. And I still want to be on a learning curve, and I still want to value people, and I still want to walk into their life and say, look, you have something that if I could just ask the right question, you could impart to me that would help me, that would allow me to become a better person myself.
Ego is the anesthesia that deadens the pain of stupidity. Pride is the burden of a foolish person. If you're going to do a job, do it right. I've always been told how average I can be. Always been criticized about being average. But I want to tell you something. I stand here before you, before all of these people, not listening to those words, but telling myself every single day to shoot for the stars, to be the best that I can be. Good enough isn't good enough if it can be better. And better isn't good enough if it can be best. Wisdom will come to you in the unlikeliest of sources, a lot of times through failure. When you hit rock bottom, remember this. While you're struggling, rock bottom can also be a great foundation on which to build and on which to grow. I'm not worried that you'll be successful. I'm worried that you won't fail from time to time. Person that gets up off the canvas and keeps growing, that's the person that will continue to grow their influence.
How many of you would love a breakthrough? Attitude that you're going to win. You got to have a positive outlook. You got to be. You got to, right now, you got to say, I'm going to win. I don't mean just this contest. I don't mean the contest. I mean, I'm going to win. I'm going to win. My life is going to win. There's going to be a victorious life here. Because listen to me. The price you pay for losing here is too extreme. You have to carry the burden of failure the rest of your life. You carry that around with you if you fail here. The biggest thing that breaks my heart is you feel the spirit right now. And then when you get back, these dream stealers run into you. And they start to steal your dreams. And you quit. You give up. You got to decide I'm going to win. You got to decide it's part of carrying failure. You've been exposed to what your life could be. If you fail here, the price is extreme. It's forever.
Any police trial. Stop walking tonight.
But.
Okay.
Carrying it. They carry it. Facebooks and Instagrams and what we're doing. You got to know you're going to win.
X.
Wow.
Yes, I feel another value.
Yes, you got to get relentless. You got to be a road dog. You got to get intense. That's what you got to do. There's some dream stealers. You need to look out for these four. I don't want them to happen to you. You ready? Say yes. Dream stealer number one. It'll take.
All right. Let's get this going. Where's the camera? Great. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone to this online workshop. It's not really like a workshop. It's more like I call it currency analysis workshop because I actually show you certain things about trading because I'm a full-time trader. So before I actually dive into the presentation itself, can you guys get my voice? There's a chat box. I sent a couple of messages, a couple of texts. Can you get sound? Do you have sound? And can you see my screen? If you have sound and you can see my screen, can I get a 111 in the chat box? Can I get a 111 in the chat box? If you have sound and you can see my screen, can I get a 111 in the chat box? If you have sound, if you have sound, you can get my voice. Can I get a 111? If you have sound and you can get my voice, can I get a 111? Because I don't just want to talk when people are not getting what I'm saying. There's a chat box there. Good. Jordan has sound. But just Jordan, Galaxy 8 has sound. Cruise Bless has sound. This is nice. 3 people confirming. We have, I think, about 5 of us online. Expecting more people. Over 10 people requested that I do this online, but now just 5. So that's fine. I'll work with that. Let me just make the slideshow from here. Right from the beginning. Yep. What I like to do is, before I actually dive into the slides and break this down for you guys, I like to talk about myself a little bit, right? I like to talk about myself and how I ended here, right? So what I'll do is, I have a little parchment. I have a little notepad. With that, I have a little notepad here. My name is I'm Colt, right? I'll make this Control-A. A lot of you guys have been seeing me on social media, so I'm actually excited to talk to some of you for the first time. So my name is Mr. Legima. Right? So if you have a pen and a paper, take it down. You can take questions as I talk, and I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to actually ask me as many questions as you wish, right? As many questions as you wish about this amazing industry at the end of this presentation. So my name is Mr. Legman Kanji. My age, I'm 33 years of age. I'm 33 years of age, years old. My religion, I'm Christian, right? I'm a Christian, born Christian, serve Jesus Christ, all that. My nationality, I'm Cameroon, right? I'm Cameroon, right? That's my nationality. Let's talk about education, my past. After everything, I mean, people really only talk from BSc. So education, I got my BSc in banking and finance. From the University of Boya, right? University of Boya. And this was in 2011, right? University of Boya is very important to me because it is at this institution that I was introduced to foreign exchange trading. At the time, that was sometime in 2009. For those who have gone through UB and have done banking, there was a course called FIN 301, right? And in FIN 301, my professor at the time, Professor Mahmouda Bema is actually Mahmouda Bema. He's actually an economic analyst with the U.S. Embassy. He presented the foreign exchange market to us in class, defined what it was, structures, and other financial derivatives. But the forex market caught my attention because he literally told us that when he was in university like us and was studying, at the end of their program, so many of his classmates who got into foreign exchange and started trading money had made so much money just before their graduation. So I really wanted to be that guy and took advantage of the opportunity. No one taught me at the time how to go about it. I would just go online, read stuff, download stuff, read stuff, try stuff on my own, really making errors left, right, and center. But why am I taking you guys back to 2009? I've been learning about foreign exchange since that time, right? So I've been in the industry since that time. Fast forward, after my graduation, because I couldn't really get into foreign exchange, I got into business IT. So I'm actually a senior software engineer. I'm a senior software engineer in a system called SAP, right? SAP stands for Systems, Applications, and Products. You guys can research about that. This is not an SAP presentation. Applications and products, right? I'm a senior software engineer in SAP Finance, right? Work with the likes of Accenture and Vinci Energy, right? For those who know Vinci, worked with Accenture and Vinci. Vinci. For those who don't know Vinci, Vinci was my client. Accenture is the third largest consulting firm in the world. So I had the corporate life, right? I've done the corporate life, worked internationally, made money internationally. But for me, it was all about independence. Vinci, actually, these are the people who built the bridge in Douala, right? For people who don't know them, built the bridge in Douala, the new bridge, right? So Vinci was my client. So prior to this, people are coming late. For those who are coming late, I hope you get sound. So what I'm doing is I'm just trying to give you guys a breakdown of who I am as a person, right? And how I got here. So 2012, started studying SAP. There was a firm transferring to Cameroon. 2014, I got certified as a senior, as an SAP financial consultant. Worked internationally with Accenture, Vinci Energy, Shiseido, so many companies, right? But for me, it wasn't enough. 2014, 2016, I didn't extend my contract with Accenture. I wanted to go back to school, get a master's. So 2016, 2017, I head to London for my MBA, in strategic management, right? MBA in strategic management. In strategic management. Management. Oh, spelling. So 2016, 2017, I head to London for my MBA in strategic management. 2018, I graduate. But the story really starts here for me, right? I'd been studying, struggling with this foreign exchange thing, learning on my own, making errors, coming back, making errors, coming back, losing money, making money, but I wasn't consistent. So once I found myself in London, I told myself I have to literally use one stone and shoot two birds, because London is the financial capital of the world, right? All the businesses you know in the world, they have a branch in London. So I started researching and I found a place in London called Learn to Trade. Attended a couple of seminars with them. They were really good. And I got on board. It's crazy expensive, spent so much money to train myself. Fast forward, 2018, got my MBA, came back to Cameroon, 2018, and I started really just honing my skills, right? I was just honing my trading skills, and honing my training skills, and honing, to hone, yeah, that's the spelling, right? Honing my training skills. And I became so good because I wanted to show the world what I could do. So I started sharing my trades on a free platform at the time. Most of the guys in London, over 500 traders there, on a platform called Invictus. There's a platform called Invictus. Invictus, where I started posting my trades. So I would analyze the market, send a trading signal there. People will post millions of signals there, right? People I don't even know. But since I was so consistent on the platform, I generated a pattern, right? And people could consistently see that I was winning trades consistently, losing small and winning big. Understand, there is no trader out there that wins all trades, right? It doesn't happen. If somebody tells you that signal service is 100% legit, they win all trades, then it's a scam. I was losing small, winning big, and I will explain what this is for those who want me to explain what that is. But on Invictus, I got so popular on Invictus, people literally, I was in Yaoundé at the time, because like when I came back, there was the Anglophone crisis. It was crazy here in Boya. So I literally had to go back to a place where I could just work on my own, hone my skill, build my business, then launch my company. So I was in Yaoundé, and people literally called me from crazy locations asking me where I was. And when I tell them I'm in Cameroon, they'll be like, "Where is Cameroon?" Because the kind of the quality of signals you're generating and sending out for us to make money, and we're making so much money, you can't be in Cameroon. Are you in New York? Are you in Paris? I'm like, no, I'm in Cameroon and I'm a Cameroonian. So I'm actually proud that at that level, I made certain people discover Cameroon. So fast forward, I became so good in trading, and I decided to launch my first trading service, and that is how I launched WaveRider FX. I actually launched WaveRider FX Basic, and I will be talking about it throughout this presentation. So that is the person, for those who came late, this is my name, and so on, my age, religion, everything. I just want you to understand and know the physical person that is talking to you. So let us start this presentation proper, right? Let's start this presentation proper. If you don't have a pen and a notepad, take a pen and a notepad, because I'm going to be showing you some information that is unique that you haven't seen before in your life. A couple of people are sending me messages. Great. I assume everyone is sound. So welcome to WaveRider FX. The slogan of this company is educate, mentor, and succeed. One second, let me just move it around. So we have an agenda, right? We have an agenda. And on the agenda, we're going to be covering a couple of things, right? Pretty dense agenda I have for you guys. Literally, what I'm showing you today is what I did with the people who came here live with me at the office a couple of days ago. So we have a part A, and we're going to try to define what Forex is in part A. Who can practice Forex trading? What is Forex trading? I'm going to give you the history of Forex. I didn't start Forex trading, right? It's been existing for a very, very long time. I'm not the creator of foreign exchange. We're going to talk about the foreign exchange market size, foreign exchange market participants. We're going to look at Cameroon and talk about the Cameroonian economy. How does Cameroon factor into foreign exchange? And by the end of this presentation, a lot of you guys are going to realize that you've been using foreign exchange from the day you were born. Foreign exchange runs the world. Without foreign exchange, there is no earth, there's no world, there's no international trade, there's nothing. You don't use your phone, you don't drive the car you're driving. So we're going to talk about that and try to appreciate and contextualize Cameroon in foreign exchange. And we're going to talk about what you need to trade foreign exchange. People ask me this question every day. Legiman, I want to do this business. It is lucrative. How do I get started? So I'm actually going to be telling you guys how to get started. And then in part B, we're actually going to talk about WaveRider FX. We're going to talk about what WaveRider FX is, what it does. We're going to look at the geographical jurisdiction. We're going to talk about the services. I'm going to describe WaveRider FX's services. We're going to talk about people who can use WaveRider FX's services. We're going to talk about the WaveRider FX Academy. If you guys were live, I would have presented the lab to you, but I'm going to describe what it is. I can send you guys pictures for those who are interested. I'm going to end the presentation, then we're going to have Q&A. So that's why you have to take questions. You have to take questions down, because I'm not going to stop my flow and just to entertain questions. I'm going to take the questions at the end. So let's take a step forward, right? Let's start this. Let's get the ball rolling. Part A, what is the foreign exchange market? Very, very simple. It is the global market that allows the exchange of one currency for another. At this point, I always like to ask people, have you traveled abroad before? If you're going to a foreign country, which is not Cameroon, you cannot take your physical franc CFA and go and use in Nigeria, for example. Just from Cameroon to Nigeria, just across the border, they don't use franc CFA. If you're going to Nigeria, they use the Naira. If you're going to Europe, they use the euro. If you're going to the US, they use the United States dollar. It is on this market that you're going to be able to change the value of your franc CFA from your currency of denomination to a foreign currency. This exchange, this change of one currency for another happens on the foreign exchange market. And the foreign exchange market is commonly called Forex or FX, right? So if you get Forex, it just means foreign exchange. That's literally just what it means. Now, who can practice foreign exchange trading? Who can practice foreign exchange trading? The answer is anyone. This is one of the markets, this is one of the domains or professions that I've come across in my life that you literally do not have to present a certificate to someone to be able to be a participant in that market. All what you have to do is to be open-minded about business and be ready to educate yourself. Educate yourself. Education is extremely important. I'm stressing on education because people who go around saying foreign exchange is a scam are people who have not learned how to do it the right way. We're going to talk more about this. So the industry itself, just to add to what I was saying, like I said, I'm trying to drop more dimes for you guys. The foreign exchange market, so you guys can write it down. Forex market or the foreign exchange market. The Forex market or foreign exchange market, Forex market is an over-the-counter market. It's an over-the-counter market, right? So if you're talking to someone and you want to confuse the person, say you're trading the over-the-counter market, or just tell the person you're trading the interbank market, right? Interbank market. Over-the-counter, interbank because it is the market that was created by the super banks, right? By the super banks to exchange one currency for another. One currency for another. When I talk about super banks, I don't mean EcoBank or BSEC that we have around here, right? For people who want to know what a super bank is, go and research, right? This is not a class. I don't want to make it become a class. This is just a presentation. So I'm just giving guys extra nuggets. So anyone can actually participate in this market. It's open to everyone, right? Let's talk about foreign exchange trading, right? Because I mean, everyone is coming to this call because you guys, in one way or the other, are interested about foreign exchange trading. So what is foreign exchange trading? It is the act, right, of buying and selling currencies with the sole objective of making profits. That's it. That's what I do every day. That's how I live my life. That's how I make my money. I get money out of profits, withdraw it, use it for myself to pay for this office rent, to pay for my utilities, to pay for the fuel in my vehicle, and so on. And I'm going to show you guys right now how that works, right? I'm going to show you guys how that works. But before I go there, you need to understand that traders make money by collecting pips, or what we call pricing points, right? So we call it pricing points or pips. And what I'm going to do right now at this point is I'm going to go back to the market and show you guys how we collect these pips. So I'm going to pick a market, right? I'm going to just pick a random market for you guys. I'm going to clean everything up. Put it there. Random market for you guys, right? I want to show you guys, I want to give a clear illustration of how we collect these pips. So what you're seeing here is a foreign exchange market. This market is the market between Switzerland and Japan, right? Because it's Forex, I can trade it. This currency pair is actually called Swiss yen, right? So we're looking at the Swiss yen pair. Very, very simple. What foreign exchange traders do every day, we wake up from bed, after doing our routine, we determine if the market is going to go up or down. Do you guys see this point? I'm going to mark out this point for you guys. From here, I'm going to mark out this point for you guys. I'm going to really illustrate how this happens or how this works. Let me move this cursor. Yeah, I'll drop the cursor there. Yeah. All right, I want to illustrate to you guys how this happens, right? From this point. All right, January 21st, right? So if you find yourself in January 21st, what I'll do is I'm going to do a bar replay. I'm going to rewind the market, right? And like we're going to go like we're in January 21st. So I'm going to do a bar replay for you guys. Bar replay for you guys. I will drop it here. I'll drop the bar replay there. So I've rewound the market, right? I've rewound the market, bar replay there. So say you find yourself on January 21st and you do your analysis, because we traders, we do a lot of analysis day in, day out to see if the market is going to go up or come down. If the market is going up, drop more nuggets for you guys. You can write it down. If the market is going up, if the market is going up, we buy. That's it. We buy, or you can say you take a long position. If the market is going up, you buy. Take a long position. If the market is going down, you sell, or what you say, or what you call a short position. So if the market is going up, you buy to make money. You go long. If the market is going down, you sell to make money, or you short. If you find yourself on the 21st of January, right? That was yesterday. Yesterday, you did your analysis and you estimated that the market is going to drop from this point to this point. I'm going to ask a question, so you guys should just follow, right? I'm going to make it interactive at this point. So if you're looking at the market yesterday, and the market, this market was here, and you did some analysis and you had a signal telling you, hey, this market may drop from this point to this point, and you open a sell position, right? Before opening a sell position, if you calculate that your price in points, if the market moves from this point to this point, I want to make it a round figure. I want to make it a round figure. I like using a round figure. Let me just see. I like using a round figure for this example, especially for people who just started. All right, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. All right. So I'll mark this zone. So say, for example, you did your analysis and you determined that the market was going to go down by 100 pips. I told you guys about pips, not so. Traders make money by collecting pips. So don't forget. Don't forget, I'm driving towards something. And you determined that the market is going to drop by 100 pips. And 1 pip, and you were exchanging 1 pip at the time, 1 pip is equal to $10, for example, right? So 1 pip is equal to $10. Traders, we make money by collecting pips. Let me write it down again, because I want everybody to get this right. You guys are going to type the answer in the chat box. We make money, or traders, let me just say traders make money by collecting pips. So if 1 pip equals to $10, right? And I'm looking to collect 100 pips, how much money should I have made? So if 1 pip is $10, and on that trade, I'm looking to collect 100. By the end of the trade, how much should I have made? This is a question for anyone. Type it in the chat box. How much money should I have made? If 1 pip equals $10, and I'm looking to collect 100 of those pips, how much money should I have made? Very simple, guys. Let's be snappy. Let's go, let's go, let's go. $1,000 bucks. $1,000. Great, $1,000, right? Who would like to make $1,000 in this market? Simple, you can make it if you take it seriously. So we're here. That was on the 21st. Remember, we have seen now that the market is about to move, and look at what the market does. The market does exactly what we're saying it's going to do. Look at the market starts going down. Boom, boom. Remember, it doesn't just go down, right? It can't just go down. The market moves and takes a rest because in the market there are buyers and sellers. You can write that down. That's why the market moves. You see some is red. When it's red, it's showing that sellers are pushing the market down. When it goes up, it means that buyers are trying to get back in. But you stay in the trade. Look at what the market is doing. So you're making money. You're making money. And you're taken out. Your platform takes you out with the $1,000. And once that is done, as a trader, you look for the next trading opportunity. So literally, every single day of my life, this is what I'm doing. I'm analyzing the market. I'm watching the news. I'm doing fundamental analysis and technical analysis to determine when the market is about to drop or when it's about to go up. For people who watch my status on Instagram and WhatsApp, for those who have my number, you always see me posting buy and you see me in money, sell. This is literally what I'm doing. And I'm making money, guys. It's not a scam. The biggest banks in the world, biggest people in the world, governments, central banks, we all trade this market. And you, as a retail trader, can trade this market as well. So literally, this is how traders make money. And see what has happened today. So if I was here today and I determined that the price was about to go up, and I decided to go up, go long, or decide to buy, to make what? Maybe another 100 again. Guess what? It goes down, starts going up, going up, going up. That's it. Once it hits that point, then you've made your money again. So literally every single day, the market goes down, market goes up, and it gives you trading opportunities. These movements will never stop. We're going to trade this market and die. Our kids and our grandkids are going to come back and trade the market. So that's how traders make money. Let's take a step forward. Learning how to trade is like learning how to drive a car. For those who drive, I think from the first day you started driving your car, or after you went to driving school, you didn't just take your car and get on the highway. It took you time to get used to it, right? It took you time to know how to brake when the trailer is coming, to be confident and not go into the trailer and so on. The same thing happens for trading. I tell everyone, if you want to do this, don't come to my academy and say, I want to start making the kind of money Legima is making. I've put in work into this. I've been in this since 2009. It's a long time. I've been learning how to trade. So I have the experience. I'm a very, very experienced trader. For people who have trained here in Cameroon, so far, they're doing well because they're beginning to pick up and make their profits on their own. If you want to learn how to trade, you have to give it time. When I say give it time, 3 months is a good time. And that's why my course is 3 months. We're going to talk about that. Learn the game, chase the knowledge, and money will follow. The problem with trading or with foreign exchange trading for most people is that they don't give it time to learn how it works. But I always tell people, how long does a doctor go to school before the doctor is able to demand the kind of wage that they're getting paid? How long does an engineer go to school? A pilot? The list is unending. But why is it that it is only with foreign exchange trading that everyone you come today, then tomorrow you want to be like somebody who traded 15 years? I have people and mentors who make 300,000 a month from trading. I don't make that kind of money. I don't drive a Lamborghini. I don't own a Ferrari, but they can afford a Lamborghini or Maserati. Matter of fact, one of the guys who taught me I learned to trade, he used to park his Aston Martin. For people who know cars, it's a very expensive car. He used to park his Aston Martin literally outside and come and teach us. But this guy has been trading for 25 years. He's put in the work. He understands how price works. He's built his capital. So I can't go around. I'm saying I'm coming on the first day. I want to be like Clive. It is not going to work. If that is what you're expecting is going to happen, if you choose to come to my academy, and then I'm sorry, go do something else. Nothing in this world works that way. If you want to do something, you need to give it time. You learn the skill, You stay consistent. I'm going to write this down, right? I'm going to give you guys the steps. I'm going to give you guys nuggets today. If you want to learn how to be a trader, step one, learn the skill. Learn the skill. That is the most important step. Step two, remain consistent. Remain consistent. Most people who learn how to trade, they come for one day and they just give up and just go. If I wasn't consistent, I wouldn't be here talking to you today. I've been consistent for over 10 years. If I wasn't consistent, I wouldn't be right here talking to you guys. I had to remain consistent, build my confidence level, get the capital, trade, make money, and have something to show for it. Again, I don't drive a Ferrari or a Maserati, but I make a living off this. Remain consistent. Step three, do not get greedy. This market doesn't care about if you put 10 million francs there every day. If you don't know how to do, it's going to take the money. Just like you're giving a meal ticket to super banks. That is why step one is the most important, right? All of them are important, but for me, really, this is what stands out on the list. Learn the skill, remain consistent, do not get greedy. Get mentor, which is what I'm offering you guys, and you guys will actually see success. So learning how to trade, literally, it's like learning how to drive a car. That's what it is. With time, you get better. With wine, you age and you taste better, and you do things better with time. Let's talk about the history of foreign exchange. Like I said, I did not create this. This thing has been there. And it actually started in the 6th century when this very, very powerful queen, Lydia, created the first gold coins. Gold was used to buy goods and services back in the day, right before Christ. Can you believe that foreign exchange started? And she used to use this gold to trade with other kingdoms for goods and services. That was a trade. An exchange was being done. Fast forward 1819, there was the introduction of the gold standard, right? And England actually adopted that gold standard in 1819. In 1834, America chose to move to the gold standard, right? So America moved from the bimetallic standard to the gold standard in 1834. In 1870, major countries joined the gold standard. When I talk about major countries, I'm looking at countries like France, Germany, and Japan. They joined the gold standard, right? And people were trading, of course. During the World War I and World War II, that's between 1914 and 1939, the gold standard broke down, right? And it led to the creation of the Bretton Woods system. For people who have done finance, you should actually know about the Bretton Woods system. That is finance. I'm not going to do all of that. 1973, there was the official switch to the free floating system. Now, what is the free floating system? There are times when you receive money from abroad. If you're receiving it from the US, I'm not talking about Euro because it's fixed. If you're receiving from the US, the times you go, they say your $1 costs 500. At times you go, they say it costs 450. At times you go, they say it's now 600. Why? It is because of the free floating system. The dollar is not a fixed currency. It floats, and every other currency out there floats according to demand and supply. So this floating system started since 1973. Foreign exchange. I did not create this. It's there. It's always going to be there. In 1985, the Plaza Accord happened, and finance ministers from France, Germany, and Japan, UK and the US met and reached an agreement to actually depreciate the dollar, right? That is history. In 1992, we had the formation of the Eurozone during the Maastricht Treaty when it was signed. And we have that Eurozone till date. And today, approximately $5.3 trillion is traded on this market. 5.3. Since you woke up from morning, versus going to be 24 hours, $5.3 trillion would have flown through the market. Again, does it mean I'm getting a million every second? No. Does it mean I'm getting 10 million every second? No. Why? Because I'm educated, I'm consistent, and I'm not greedy. So actually, in I think it was 2016, this market hit a record of 6.2 trillion. 2016, 6.2 trillion daily actually flow through the market. The foreign exchange market is the most liquid market out there. It's the most liquid market out there. It's the biggest market out there. I mean, people always ask me, do you trade stocks? Do you trade? But I don't trade those things. Those are very, very little markets for me. Because in terms of liquidity and in terms of return on investment, the foreign exchange market is the fastest. I can lose $200 in the foreign exchange market right now. I turn around, I make 1,000 like that. The market is extremely liquid. I'm doing this because I know what I'm doing. I'm not saying you guys come in, you guys have to learn the skill first, of course. You have to learn the skill, but the potential is there. Do you guys know how large a trillion is? Who knows how large 1 trillion is? I'm asking out the question. If you know how large 1 trillion is, just type in the chat box, or I can give you the mic and talk. Who knows how large a trillion is? No ideas? 1 minute for that. Who knows how large a trillion is? Who knows how large a trillion is? Somebody say I should type. Who knows how large a trillion is? Somebody said a trillion is about 1,000 billion. Something like that. But for me, what I like to do when I want to describe this, I like to use images, right? I like to use pictures to illustrate how large this market is. It is the largest market in the world. Is not the stock market, like some people believe. The foreign exchange market is like in space, and the stock market is like at the end of the earth, right? There's no comparison. The foreign exchange market is the best. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue, and I'm going to give you guys a picture, right, of how large this market is. So I was asking you guys, do you know how large a trillion is? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to illustrate to you how large it is. Check it out. That's how large it is. We have a graph depicting the average trading daily volume for a couple of markets. 5 trillion, look at it. It stacks up right there. Somebody used to ask me, one lady asked me 2 years ago, Legima, if everybody in Cameroon trades foreign exchange and is making money, will the money get finished? The people can never finish the money. Cameroon is small. The whole world is small. It's never going to get finished. It's a lot of liquidity I'm talking about here. Unlimited liquidity. Well, if you know what you're doing. Foreign exchange market stacks about 5 trillion. The New York Stock Exchange, that makes noise everywhere. NYSE, New York Stock Exchange, stock, just 22.4 billion. That's it right there. Tokyo follows with 80.9 billion, and London, the noisemakers, they come at 7.2 billion. So these guys have nothing on foreign exchange. It's the largest market on earth. That's why I've chosen to be a part of it, because the return on investment is fastest. Not that you can't make money on the stocks, you can, but I don't want to be holding a share for 2 months just to get my return. No, 3 months. I don't have time for that. We want to turn the money, put the money to work and let it give us back some profits. We take a step forward. Let's talk about the foreign exchange market participants, right? On the foreign exchange, we have foreign exchange dealers. They are on the foreign exchange, right? We have brokers. A broker literally is a bank in Forex, right? And a broker literally links people like you and I to the foreign exchange market. They link us to that liquidity. So you need a broker. You need a brokerage account, which is literally like a bank account. You deposit money, you verify the account, deposit money into it, and then you can trade. You can buy and sell currencies. I'm really just going to throw light about brokers. The other ones, if you guys want to, you just take note and do your research on your own. We have hedgers, hedge funds, we have speculators on the foreign exchange market, we have arbitrageurs, we have central banks like our own BAYAC, right? They trade foreign exchange. When you guys hear that Cameroon has received 5 billion from China, question is, how does this money get to Cameroon, right? Foreign exchange. So BAYAC received the yuan, they convert it at a particular exchange rate, and it gets to Cameroonians because we don't use yuan in Cameroon. Foreign exchange. Retail market participants. Retail market participants are people like you and I. And retailers, we are called retailers. I'm a retailer. Retailers, wait for the notepad. Retailers, retail traders, I am a retail trader. Retail traders, people like you and I, retail traders constitute just 5% of the market, right? So people like you and I, right? So we really have no power to move this market. If you see this price going up and down and up and down, it is those people I've mentioned that are making that happen, right? The hedgers, central banks, arbitrageurs, central banks, and so on. So we take a step forward. Okay? How does Cameroon as a nation, right, factor in? How does Cameroon factor in? Truth is, Forex is the mechanism that powers international trade, right? Randomly, I'm gonna ask, who can I ask? I'm gonna give a mic to someone, right? And I'm gonna interact with somebody. Cruz Blaise. I've given you the mic. I'm unmuting you. I muted people because people come and there's a lot of noise in the background. So I'm unmuting you right now. I asked you to unmute. I want to talk to Cruz Blaise and show Cruz Blaise how, in fact, how he uses foreign exchange. Man, there's a lot of noise in the background, but I'm going to struggle. Cruz, what is the brand of the mobile phone you're using right now? Just talk to the mic.
Oppo.
Okay.
Oppo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm getting you. Thanks for being here. So, is Oppo a Cameroonian company?
No, it's not a Cameroonian company.
Where's Oppo found? From which country?
Oppo is from Nigeria.
From Nigeria. All right. So the question is, the guys who made Oppo, right? How much do you buy the Oppo for?
90,000 francs.
90,000 francs. Very, very expensive phone. So the guys who made the Oppo, right? The question is, how do they get paid? The 90,000 francs that you bought the Oppo with, that's not what they're going to pay the guys in Nigeria. They're not going to pay them 90,000 francs. They're going to be paid in what? Nigerian naira, not so.
Currency.
Yeah, yes. Which is in naira. The question is, once you pay that money, at some point along the line, it's going to be deposited at a bank, and an exchange is going to be done. Matter of fact, the exchange happens so fast, don't even say it. If there's no foreign exchange, you don't get the Oppo. Let's talk about the cars that you see around. Cameroonians drive Toyota cars, Mercedes cars. If you see a car, it doesn't mean it's the Mercedes is made by Cameroon. No, it's a German car, not so. The question is, how does the German guy who made that car get paid? Foreign exchange. At some point, it's going to be deposited at the bank, and an exchange is going to happen. These exchanges, look at the cars, the TVs, the building materials, headphones. Look at everything that is not Cameroonian. Only got here because of foreign exchange. And that is what is causing the $5.3 trillion every day. Every 24 hours, this exchange happens 5.3 trillion times. Cruz, is it making sense?
It is.
All right, so thanks for participating. I'm going to put you back on mute. Now, without foreign exchange, there will be no imports or exports in Cameroon. Even the drinks you drink from Brasserie de Cameroon, from UCB, all those fancy drinks that you guys like, if they don't import their preservatives from Europe to use in the drinks, you're not going to have a drink. Foreign exchange. Since the day you were born, even the clothes you wear, all the branded clothes you wear, foreign exchange. international trade. Very, very powerful. That is how Cameroon as a nation factors into foreign exchange. When you're receiving money from abroad, foreign exchange. When you're traveling abroad, you have to change your franc CFA into other currencies, foreign exchange. It is always there. It will always be there, guys. Even if they cancel the dollar today or the euro, they're just going to replace it with another currency. But I don't see that happening. Without foreign exchange, we will have no international aid in Cameroon. We won't be receiving money from China and so on, and France and so on, right? So foreign exchange is extremely important. So if this market is so powerful and is impacting all aspects of your life, why don't you learn how to benefit from the market? Rather than just being a participant who goes around and changes one currency for another, learn how to trade it, right? For me, that's what it was. Let's talk about what you need to trade foreign exchange. What do you need? I get this question all the time. It's very, very simple. A couple of things. You need an internet connection. You need a trading account. And it's a broker who is going to open a trading account for you, right? We talked about market participants. You need an internet connection because we are living in the tech boom. Do you guys know we're living in the tech boom? We are in the tech boom. We are in the tech boom. Actually, this tech boom, I've just put in bracket broadband because I want to explain this. I'm in my bag right now. Broadband. This tech boom actually started in 1992, right? When people were able to get an internet connection for themselves in their homes at a high speed, right? And once this happened, brokers, online brokers sprung up, right? So 1992, we have online brokers who come up and they literally make retailers, people like you and I, able to trade forex. Because before 1992, it was very, very expensive to trade foreign exchange. Interbank market is expensive. Who can guess the amount of capital you needed to trade foreign exchange before 1992? Who can guess? Before 1992, the amount of capital you need to trade foreign exchange. Random guess. Before 1992. $100 million. Whoa, 100 million is close. I like that. 10, not 10K, it's not 1K. But 100 million is a very, very close guess. You needed $50 million. Before 1992, you needed 50 million. Right? You needed 50 million. Literally, it was impossible for guys like you and I. Who's going to give me 50 million? Who's going to give you 50 million? But from 1992, online brokers let you open a trading account with as little as $50. And today they are around $250 minimum. So if you guys see online brokers, give them a bottle of beer, right? Give them some trophy because they deserve it, because they made the game happen for us. Without them, we won't be here, all right? I take a step forward. Internet connection, trading account, a laptop. I have a laptop. I'm talking to you guys from a laptop. I do my analysis on the laptop, do a lot of work on the laptop, and or a mobile phone to place your trades and manage your trades on MC4. Part B. Let's take a step forward. We're working. Let's talk about WFX, right? What is WFX? WFX simply is a foreign exchange company that specializes in foreign exchange services. And a year ago, also in foreign exchange education, right? WFX is a legal business in Cameroon that pays taxes. It's a limited liability company. I pay taxes every single month. March this year, I'm going to be audited by the government. I'm going to submit my balance sheet to them. They're going to see how much is coming, how much is going out. But I'm a taxpayer, I'm legal, and I have a tax number, right? And I have a business number. So WFX is a specialized institution offering foreign exchange trading services, not just foreign exchange, because people call me and say, can I change dollars? No, I don't do that. I trade and I generate foreign exchange services. I have a suite of services, which I'll talk about shortly. So what does WFX do? We provide foreign exchange services, and most recently, a year ago, in February for a year now, we've been providing foreign exchange education, right? Which is something that really wasn't available in Cameroon with the style of training that I'm doing, because there are a lot of guys out there doing trading in Cameroon, but I really don't know what they're doing. They said they're doing, but when I look at the material, it's just really empty, and they're charging people so much money. I charge money, but I give you the stuff, right? And I give you the knowledge that I have. So foreign exchange is what we do. We create these services and take care of our clients, and we also educate people who are interested in having a career or starting a career as a foreign exchange trader. So that's it. That's what I said. We provide services for our clients. So let's talk about the geographical jurisdiction, right? Where does WFX operate? We actually cover the whole world, because understand, trading today, because of the tech boom, it's an online-based business, and because of the internet, even if you have people in Australia or people in Asia, they can use our services. I remember when I just launched this service 2 years ago, I actually had a lot of clients in Australia and a couple of clients in Asia. But for reasons of time difference, they actually couldn't continue my service, and I was fine with it because I was even targeting literally people just in Europe and Africa based on my current geographical jurisdiction. I am in Boya right now. I work from Boya. I do everything from Boya. Serve clients all over the world, teach people all over the world, right from this desk, exact same desk I'm talking to you. And during my training, it's the exact same feeling. I come on Zoom, we project the slides, you have the slides, and we work together. So we have a suite of services that we offer. WFX has a suite of services that it offers, and they're split into different service categories, right? So the first product that we have is WFX Basic. This is my oldest product, and it was actually launched in 2018, and I had a couple of clients on there. It's a service that, from a clientele perspective, is not consistent because people naturally are not consistent with trading. That is why just 1% of the world is able to make a living of this. So people come this month, they go this month, no problem. This service generates 3 to 5 trading signals every day, and it's literally going to make you money. It's a money-making service, and consistently, I'm able to lose small and win big on this service, and that is what has made this service stand out as a signal service in Cameroon. I do not know any other signal services in Cameroon. They exist, but I really don't know the guys who run it. And I don't know what they're doing on there. But there's a proven track record. There's a test channel. If you go to my Instagram page, you'll see WFX test channels. If you click, it takes you to the test channel. There I showcase my trades, right? So I send trades to guys. Anyone can join it and take trades, make money, or making money. But it's just going to be like 1 or 2 trades a day. At times, there are going to be trades there. But if you want consistent trades from me, then you have to subscribe to my service, and that is 50K a month. The next service is WFX Signal Ultimate, right? The Ultimate service is actually on pause right now because I am understaffed. I need a couple of traders to help me on this service. But so far, I've not been able, since I came back from Cameroon, I've not been able to find people who are consistent. People learn and just leave. They don't really want to commit to a product and develop the product and support me with the product. But when this product was running, I think my record on this service was 22 signals in a day, and I actually won 18. I was running a blitz series. I sent trades from 7 a.m. to like 10 p.m. It's a very, very powerful service. It's literally a money-making machine, but it's not available right now, right? And this service, I think, is 90K a month. At the time, it was 90K a month. Right now, it's not available. Last service that we have is WFX Plus. This service literally covers the digital markets, right? So it covers things like Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. So instead of having trades like USD CAD, Euro USD, and so on, you're going to have just cryptocurrency trades. WFX Plus is 70K a month. Again, it's under, it's not working right now because I'm understaffed, and I'm the only person on this channel. I'm looking to train people and test them for a period of time, see if they're consistent and can generate consistent results. And I'm going to choose to recruit. So I can't even talk about recruitment right now. That's why I haven't been able to literally recruit anyone since I came back, because most Cameroonians of me are inconsistent. They just start and stop. They just want quick money, and that's not how this business works. So we have a suite of services that we offer. With the WFX FX Basic, you're literally going to get 24/7 support from me via Telegram. For premium clients on Ultimate and Plus, chart markups for premium clients. If they wish, they can get a market overview and mentorship from me on just how to remain consistent and to generate the good habits that you need to be successful in such a massive industry. So who can use WaveWriter FX services? Again, anyone out there, right? All what I have to do is you need to get into a contract with me, a service contract with me. I help you set up your brokerage account. I print out the service contract. If you're here in Moya, you come to the office, we do the contract. If you're away, I send over the contract to you, you print and sign, send back to me. And then I'm going to give you training for 25 to 30 minutes on how to copy and paste the services or the signals and make money from your mobile phone. So, can you copy and paste on your mobile phone? Who can copy and paste on a mobile phone? If you can copy and paste on a mobile phone, just write yes in the chat. Who can copy and paste on a mobile phone? Can you copy and paste? If you can copy and paste, Mr. Dispatcher, then you can use WaveWriter FX services. It's all about copying and pasting. On the service, on the platform, I do 80% of the work, or I do 90% of the work, and he has just 10%. Your 10% is to copy and paste, right? And you don't just copy and paste, you copy and paste in a particular way. And that is what I'm going to teach you if you choose to use this service. If you can copy and paste, then you can use the service and grow your investment and have a return on investment of up to 70 or 82% monthly, right? When I tell people this, people think I'm crazy, but last month I made 106% return on investment on my trading account, right? I actually had a very, very small account because I have two accounts. I have a large account, I have a small account. The small account was around $200, but right now it's like $700 or something, right? That's way over 106% because it's growing daily. So if you can copy and paste, then monthly, you can make all this money for yourself. So rather than keeping your money at the bank, some of my clients decide to put their money in the trading account and let the money work for them through the service. So return on investment is faster. We lose small and we win big. Do I win all my trades? No. If anybody tells you in this life that they win all the trades, then they don't know what they're doing and they're just being overzealous and being foolish, because even the best traders out there lose trades. But we have risk management, right? We manage the trades. We manage the trades and we're able to consistently lose small and win big. When I say lose small and win big, I'm going to paint an example. If you're on my service, like we have been for a long time, for people on my service, first trade, you lose $10. Second trade, you lose 25. You lose 25. Third trade, you lose 5. Fourth trade, you win $200. Like that. Do you really care about the $10, the $25, and the $5 that you lost before winning the 200? If you care, say yes. If you don't care, say no. If you care, say yes. If you don't care, say no. Somebody says yes. So if you lose 5, that's 75, that's 80. 200 minus 80. Minus $80. 200 minus 80. For people who say yes, this would be your balance. This would be the amount of money you have in your trading account that you would have made, 120. Why would you say yes? You lost 80, but you made 120. Guys, this is how trading works. I lose small, I win big. Consistently, lost 3 trades, boom, I win one big one. That's why people ask me, what is your win percentage? I'm not a win percentage guy. People who go around saying win percentage is 90%, that's bullshit, right? Because I could have, if it was the other way around, right? Lose, win 10, win 25, win 5. That's a good win percentage. Then lose what, 200? That's a good win percentage. Over 90%. That's a good win percentage. But I've just lost $120. So trading is not about win percentages. Trading, good traders, I write it now, right? You guys are talking with a pro, so you need to listen and listen well. Good traders lose small and win big. That's it. We lose small and we win big. That's trading. Because I could go with this. This is a good win percentage. Very, very good. But the account is dropping. We're losing money. So if you're looking for signal service, even if you don't want to come to me, you want to go to someone else who is cheaper. Oh, 50K is too much. Fine. Go find someone else. Go somewhere else. Ask the person this. Do you lose small and win big? Just ask them. If they're not able to give you a response, then it's just bullshit. And once they give you a response, ask them for a track record. Ask them if there's a channel, like a test channel, like I have a test channel, whereby they can showcase their trades so that you see what they're doing before you actually want to buy. That's why I have a test channel there. Nobody pays for my test channel. When we make money, it's free money for everyone. When I post my trades on my status, it's free money for everyone. I posted so many profitable trades during Christmas. People made so much money. For people who are following me, people who are not following me, don't make money. So you really need to understand what you're doing. We take a step forward. So for live testimonials, I have a lot of clients here in Cameroon. If you wish, I can link you up with any of them and they can actually tell you what their experience on my service was. Let's talk about WFX Academy, right? I've been doing this trading thing for a long time, and I decided February last year to actually teach people how to trade my way, right? Because for me, lots of people go about this the wrong way. And for me, it's always been about the education. I got educated. I spent a lot of money to educate myself. If you want to find out, you can write me personally, not to brag. Learning how to trade is expensive, especially when you're out there. Nobody cares about your feelings. If you complain about the fee to tell you that, listen, we're teaching you how to make money for the rest of your life, that is the game. But me coming back to Cameroon, I've tried to make it affordable as possible. I have the resources to make it free. But if I make it free, you won't take it seriously. You'll be like, this guy has so much money, it's a joke, right? So you need to sacrifice something. You come here, sit down for 3 months or online for 3 months, and I work with you, right? The moment you sacrifice, then you're going to take it seriously. Although I've had some rogue students who come and pay money here and they've disappeared. They just come. So I don't understand. So what is WFX Academy about? WFX Academy is literally foreign exchange trading school, right? And in this school, I'm going to teach you everything about trading from the most basic topics to the most advanced topics, right? And as you can see, the slogan is educate, mentor, and succeed. Educate because for me, if you don't get the education, then you're not going to be able to succeed. I didn't just jump into trading. I was educated. Then my mentor was around me for some time. In trading, someone has to hold your hand literally and show you, yo, do this at this time, don't do this at this time. It is extremely important. People always tell me, why should I pay all this money to get traded? Well, go to YouTube, go to the internet, go to Google, right? They're going to define everything, but nobody's going to teach you how it works. Nobody's going to teach you the application of those concepts. No, nobody's going to teach you that. So once you educate yourself and you get proper mentorship, for me, in my life mentorship program, obviously, you're going to succeed. 1 second. Obviously, you're going to end up succeeding. So that's literally what this is about. Educate, mentor, succeed. So at WFX Academy, you're going to learn everything about trading. So what I want to do is I want to break down the program for you guys. This picture is my first batch, February 2020. These guys came to me. One of them, I made so much money from my trading service. He wanted to learn. He literally just brought all his friends and they came, right? Paid the fees, did the registration. I was able to get this cozy location here at Fakoshi Plaza. And there they are pictured. So basic series, literally, this series I take about 3 weeks to a month because I have to lay the foundation down, right? If you're building a house and you have a weak foundation, understand once you put the walls and the roof, the house may collapse, right? So we take time to build a foundation, define things, lay down concepts, and so on. You need to understand what is going on. At the end of the second month, we're going to be done with the intermediate series, right? Literally, at this point, I'm actually going to teach you the first trading strategy. And most people who do up to intermediate series, they actually are able to trade, right? But they are not elite, right? So you are not elite. You're a trader, but you're just a basic trader, right? You can't do advanced analysis. So you're just elite. So I always tell people, if you want to do this, just go for the advanced series because it is in this series that I'm actually going to make you elite. And it's at this series that you're going to benefit from my life mentorship, right? Once you get paid for this series, I'm linked to you for life. It's not that it's a secret society or anything. If after your training you're facing any problem or difficulty, you can actually text me and I'll get back to you, right? I just had a Zoom call with one of my students in Estonia, right? He had a problem. He just messaged me. I was like, sir, I'm not seeing this clearly. Okay, do you have time? Can we work? I'm like, all right, fine, let's do some work. Came online, worked for about 30 minutes, broke down a couple of concepts to him, and he's gone. So literally, that is what the program looks like. The basic series is 3 to a month in length. The intermediate series is 2 months in length. The advanced series is 3 months in length. And most especially, there is an Earn As You Learn program that I have. Earn As You Learn means for all the services I was showing you guys, basic, plus, and so on, the moment you become a student of mine, you are automatically inscribed on the service. So if you have a trading account and you've deposited money in it, you can actually buy and sell currencies and make money just like my clients. The reason for this is that um, I wanted to make this program hands-on, right? Your trading is not just by learning. You have to do. Trading is by doing. From the first day, you start placing trades. And as I teach you the concepts and as we roll with time, the trades you're placing and how I'm managing the trades and how you're seeing the trade will make more sense. I've seen people who've gone through trading school, but because they didn't have any hands-on formation, they just lost after the training and they can't even trade. But with me, that's not going to happen. The moment you're leaving me, you know how to pull a trade. You know how to trade on your own. If you leave me and you form a mentorship program, in a year or two, you won't need me. You won't even call me because you're making money on your own. You won't even call me. You may just call me and say, Merry Christmas or Happy New Year. And that's it. So the program is hands-on. It has an earn as you learn aspect. You can actually make money while you're learning. These guys, they benefited from it. Some of them did, others didn't. For those who chose to follow the earn as you learn program, they benefited. The next batch, a couple of people have registered. We're starting on the 1st of February. We have guys setting up accounts. They want to benefit because on the 1st of February, the earn as you learn kicks in. If you guys were here, I would have presented the trading lab. Actually, in the lab, I have 4 clocks, a screen, and very cozy sit on a glass board. So for those who want to see the trading lab, I can send pictures to you directly. That was the end of my presentation. And what I'll do right now is, I've been talking for over an hour right now, and you guys must have a lot of questions and answers. So if you have a question, indicate on the chat box, and I will give you the mic. I will unmute your mic and tap your question. So let's go. Questions and answers. Galaxy. I'm unmuting you now. Galaxy A2 Core. Hello? You can talk. I've unmuted you. Hello? Galaxy A2. Can you type your question in the chat box because I'm talking, you're not talking back. Galaxy A2 Core. Just type your question in the chat box. In the meantime, are there any other questions? I have 5 minutes for this. If people don't respond, I'm going to end this call. Cruz Les has a question. All right, Cruz, let me give you the mic, bro. Yeah, Mr. Cruz, what's up?
Okay, thank you, sir, for giving me the mic.
Yeah, your question.
How can you determine the market is going to rise or fall? I don't know. It's by just watching at the market and seeing how the arrows are moving down and going up.
No, I'm a professional trader. There are lots of confluent factors, right? A lot of confluent factors. And these confluent factors tell you if the market is going to go up or down. And a regular guy on the street would not know about these confluent factors. That's why if you choose to work with me, I train you and I teach you these confluent factors. Cruz Bless, does that answer your question?
Yes, I get it. So it's just to register with the institution and you get the factors and everything. And
you're registering with me to learn the skill, not just the factors. The factors are just a part of it. It's a whole, like trading is a full-time job. It's not something you're doing on the side. So you're learning how to become a trader. The same way a doctor goes to school. That's the same thing we here. Makes sense.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. So I'm going to take the next question. He actually typed it. Galaxy A2 Core says, you should have written your real name. Says, sir, have been reading news on how to trade. And one thing I have noticed is that we should not be an emotional trader. Yeah, that's true. I want to know how you develop to escape from being an emotional trader. Mindset training. Galaxy A2, if you're listening to me, in the advanced part of the program, I do mindset training. Mindset training for over 2 weeks, right? Trading is 90% psychological, 90% psychology. Trading is 90% psychology, and 10% skill. Right now, there's nothing about trading I don't know, but there's still things about my psychology that I'm learning. There's still things about my psychology that I'm learning. So right now, what I literally do is I just buy psychology books and read because it helps me a lot. The best traders are the best psychologists. If your mind is weak, you're going to hold on to a bad trade too long and close a good trade too early and not make the money. It's as simple as that. So trading is very, very psychological, and it's less skill. So I actually teach that during the program. I teach you lots of psychology. And even from day one, I start teaching you this psychology indirectly. I start telling you certain things in class. Start preparing your mind for the environment. So does that answer your question? A2 Core, if that answers your question, just let me know in the chat box. Joe Dene has a question, so let me look for him. You're welcome, A2 Core. Mr. Jordan, I've given you the mic.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So your question.
Okay. I've been watching some videos on YouTube, and then I discovered in every trade there's a pair and there's In that pair, there's a base and a code.
Mm-hmm.
So at times the pair is weak, the base is weak, or the code is weak. How do you determine a weak base or a weak pair or a weak code?
It doesn't really matter on the base or the code. Like I said, confluent factors. Remember I was talking about confluent factors?
Yeah.
That's all you need, confluent factors. I cannot start talking about confluent factors now. It's a whole lesson, right? And if I start saying it now, it means I'm teaching you guys and you're not registered, so I cannot do that. But the answer is to know if a currency is going to grow or if a currency is going to become weak, there are confluent factors, right? That have to be checked out, right? If they are checked, if the confluent factors are checked, then you can trade.
Okay, sir.
If they are not checked, then you don't trade. So I don't wake up in the morning and I just start clicking buy and sell like a crazy person. No, I look for my confluent factors and I make sure they're checked. When they're checked, then I trade. If they're not checked, I don't trade. Does that answer the question?
Yes, sir. I actually downloaded a bit.
Downloaded? You saying something?
Okay, I said I actually downloaded a MetaTrader 4.
Yeah.
So I'm doing some things on it, but still, I don't really understand the stuff.
You can do my basic course. I teach. No, I don't teach MetaTrader 4 in basic. You can do my intermediate course. You're gonna learn about MetaTrader. I actually teach MetaTrader 4 for mobile. Easy.
Okay.
All right. You have any other questions?
Not for now.
All right. More questions coming in. Yeah, mind you, you're late. We're literally wrapping up. I told you I'm never late for anything in my life. Lateness is a cancer in Cameroon, so sorry, man. I'm looking just for questions. People are typing. 2 questions. How much is the fee for your training? And which broker do you use? My broker is Naga, and I recommend you getting the link from me because I've negotiated favorable spreads for my Cameroon clients because I literally am a Naga partner and I launched Naga in Cameroon. So if you want that, you can write me on WhatsApp and I'll send you the link. For pricing, there is a cost breakdown, right? For pricing, there's a cost breakdown. For pricing, there is a cost breakdown. I will show you guys the cost breakdown right now. Let me just find it. I'm going to show you guys the cost breakdown. Each part of the module has its cost. So WFX cost breakdown. Here it is. Here it is. So if you're doing live, right? If you want to come here to the academy, 24/7 internet, cozy environment, available to access to me literally 12 hours a day. And if you want to do the basic series, this is the price, 200,000. That's going to be for 3 weeks to a month. That's about $267. These are the topics. Again, if you want a breakdown of this, if you want a copy of this, I can send it to you, right? Hit me up on WhatsApp, I'll push it to you. I have it on my phone. If you're doing the intermediate series, this series is 2 months in length, right? It's 2 months long, it's 500,000. If you're coming here, if you're coming to sit down here and I teach you live, I have a glass board, everything here, 4 clocks, everything. Trading floor, trading environment, 500,000 for 2 months. These are the topics. Again, I can send this to you. I'm going to teach you all of this. I'm going to teach you every single part of it. And there's so many things that I add during the class because I have so many experiences in the market since I'm teaching, I add things to it, right? And I've designed this program myself. I've designed the notes myself. If you want to come for advance, the way people have come and paid for advance, right? A couple of people are coming this session, 1,120,000 francs. I teach you all of these things. Now, here's the trick. These are the topics for advance, right? Here's the trick. You do not have to pay, if you're doing basic, you pay this. No, if you pay advance, you get everything. So you get from basic, you get intermediate, you get advanced. If you pay for intermediate, you pay the 5,000, you get basic, and you get intermediate. If you pay just basic, then you get just basic. If you pay basic, and then you don't have money for intermediate or advanced, you pay the basic, you will learn the basic for 3 weeks, and then that will be it. The day you come back to do intermediate, you will pay the balance. You pay the balance, and so on. But if this is too expensive for you, for all of this thing, money, everything, accommodation, I don't have money, right? I'll break it down again. You can do the online program, literally the same topics. This is the environment we're using already, Zoom. I have a paid Zoom account. I can accommodate up to 150 people here person for the whole day because I pay Zoom for it. The basic series is going to cost you 56,000 francs. Same topics. These same topics I'm going to teach you. The same topics. All of these topics. This is my basic series. Basic 1, 2, 3, and 4. You're going to learn it. 56,000. Here. I'm going to determine for this session if I'm going to be logging in at 4 p.m. or 6 p.m., right? And for those of you who are interested and who do not have money, my first 3 lessons are going to be free. This session. It's always like that. It's always like that. Because some people just want to see what it is, right? So first 3 sessions is going to be free. Are you going to know how to trade, analyze the market? No, because this is literally what you're going to be learning. I may do what is Forex, what is traded on the Forex market, buying and selling currency pairs, Forex market and liquidity, the different ways to trade Forex, right? By the time I get to the different ways to trade Forex, that may be the end of the 3 free classes. So if you want to continue, then you have to pay your fee because it's going to be so bad for people who have paid and then you come in and you're running for free. Nobody teaches the kind of training I teach for free anywhere in the world. You can do your research. So if you want to do advanced, again, that will be $850. That's 468,505, right? 468,505. That is the price that you have to pay for the advanced Forex course online. And in 3 months, I'm of course going to teach you every single thing that you have to know about Forex, every single thing. And you benefit from my earn as you learn. That means as I'm trading, I'm making money. As a student, you can make money with me. That's hands-on experience. And of course, you have access to my lifetime mentorship if you want to use it. That is a deal that you won't get anywhere. I mean, I'm overdoing it for you. So I think, who asked that question? I hope I answered your question. So if you want a copy of this, I'm going to drop my direct number, my mobile number here. It's on my Instagram page as well. +23768270947 709473. And for people who have missed this presentation, that's my number. For people who have missed this presentation, I'm actually recording it and I can send it to you, right? I'm going to try to zip it and send it to you so you can get the recorded version if you need it, right? So it's going to be available today, and I can send it to you as the week progresses and so on, depending on internet connection. Are there any other questions? Are there any other questions? My Instagram is Nula_WFX. Yeah, I think that's my Instagram. Nula_WFX. I'm gonna write the Instagram. 1 second. Instagram. Nula_WFX. That's my Instagram. Yeah, Galaxy A2. Have you sorted out but your mic is on, man? Just talk. Okay. Would you advise no, I won't advise you use an EA. An EA simply you're trading with an algorithm, right? I'm an old school trader. I believe that our brain is more powerful than any other machine that is out there, be it AI, EA, whatever. I encourage you, if you really want to do this as a career, acquire the skill, right? Do a budget. If you can't do the session, no problem. I do sessions every 3 months, right? Get the money, come and do the course. If you choose to do it, fine, go do it elsewhere. But it's important to get the education. Educate yourself. Because if you go to this market without the education, you're going to just lose money. You're going to get frustrated. You're going to hate everything about foreign exchange. You're going to go around like those people and saying it's a scam. Forex has never been a scam. It will never be a scam. So I do not advise a beginner to go for an EA. I advise a beginner who wants to do Forex to do the right way. Learn the course, buy a course. It may be mine, maybe some other course, right? If you guys come to my course, fine. If you don't come, fine. But at least I've told you the right thing to do. Learn the course. So don't use it here. Last question, K. Can the knowledge be used for binary option Bitcoin? The knowledge can be used for anything that has price and time. Understand, every single market on this earth has two aspects. It's a price aspect, it's a time aspect. I'll show you. Price aspect, y-axis, time aspect, y-axis, the time aspect, price aspect, x-axis, time aspect. Every single market you're looking at, the market for your mobile phone, the market for your watch, your phone is sold at a particular price in France right now. The time here is 4:22 p.m. Right now in France at 4:22 p.m., their own time, that phone has a particular price. This creates a system, right? It creates market cycles. Every single market has a cycle. Bitcoin, crypto, commodities, energies, any single market. Trading, like I told you guys, is a skill. And once you have this skill, you can trade anything. I have one of my collaborators in London. He only trades things like corn and wheat. Seriously, he doesn't trade currencies. He told me he makes so much money from corn and wheat. Why? Because he has the skill of trading. So trading is a skill. That's why I always tell guys, acquire the skill. Once you acquire the skill, you can trade anything. You can trade Bitcoin. You can trade. Some people like trading NASDAQ. I don't trade those things. I trade just currencies. I make my living from currency. So trading is a skill, which is so important, right? That you have to acquire. I mean, if a market is so powerful, it's influencing your daily life, why not benefit from it? Get the skill and actually make money from it. So K, you can use the skill to trade binary option, Bitcoin, whatever. So did you write the Instagram account details, please? I wrote it. Yes, here it is. Instagram. Just scroll. Copy this. WFX. I'm just going to write it down for you again. Instagram. You go to Instagram. You can watch my highlights. You see a lot of my trading live. I trade live. Instagram. Nula _ wave rider FX. It's not Nula hyphen, right? It's Nula _ wave rider FX. You see me with my petite coat there. I'm gonna come up, and I have about 1,100 followers. So trying to build. Are there any other questions? One minute for that. Are there any other questions? All right, Kay. So you guys take care. I really appreciate you guys creating time. Oh, one more question. With an account of $500, can I be able to cover my costs and make profits? That is, pay you 50K and make profits? For sure, for sure. You can go 500 to 10,000 if you're consistent. The thing is, can you trade the 500 and make it 10,000? Or can you trade the 500 and make it 2K? I had 200. Like I told you, I have a small account. If you watch my status, there's actually, go to my highlights. Everybody, when you have time, go to my Instagram, right? Watch my highlights under trading signals, right? I have travel there, whatever, workshop, everything. Go to trading signals, watch my highlights. You'll see me grow a 300 account to 1,000. A $300 account to 1,000, literally. I did it live, it's there, using my skills. So 500 is still too much money. You can make 500, 5,000. If you know how to trade. If you don't know how to trade, come and pay me and I'll help you do it. I'll give you the signals. You can do that in 3 weeks. You can do that in 2 weeks. It depends. Look, when the market moves, you can make so much money. If the market is not moving, you're not going to be able to make money. You don't need months. 500 to make it 5,000. All right, let me give you 4 months. Let's say 4 months. Let's give you 4 months, right? Because like this week has been a very, very turbulent week. I actually lost some money this week, but it's not too bad because I made so much money last week. So it's just netting off my time. I'm giving back some profits to the market, but that is okay. If you're consistent, you can change 500 to whatever amount you want in this market. That's a fact because I do it all the time. So last question from A2 call. No problem, man. You can ask as many questions as you like. And I give the 1 minute. If anybody doesn't ask, I'm going to end the call. So last question, with the intermediate training plan, a beginner can be consistent in his trade and have a good compound interest. You can be consistent, but you're not going to be elite, right? You're not going to be an elite trader with the intermediate. Because to get elite skills, you need to go through the intermediate. it is like you're climbing a hill, right? If this is a hill, you cannot get to the top without going to this part right here. So you have to go through the stage to get to the top. You will be a trader. You will know how to trade. You will know how to analyze. You will know basic structures like support and resistance. You have a trading strategy, but you're not going to be elite. The word is elite. You're not going to be with intermediate. Let me write down with intermediate. You are not going to be elite. That's simple. You're not going to be elite. You need to do the advance and get my live mentorship. You need to put in the work, guys. It's not like once you learn how to trade, you just sleep in the morning and the money's coming in. No, I wake up every day at work. I use my brain to make money. But it's the best kind of money to make because it's so rewarding that you can read this market and make money off it. Okay, so it's tax free. I think in the US and in Belgium, you pay taxes. You declare for whatever income you pay taxes. They call it tax returns. In the US, I think it's in April. Belgium, I don't really know. But I have a lot of colleagues and clients in the US who pay taxes on the trading profits. So. Any other questions? So please, what is the main difference between trading with a demo account and a real account? Trading with a demo account, there are no emotions. You're not trading with real money. A demo account is like a practice account, right? It's not real money. The broker gives you money that behaves like real money with same market conditions, but the emotion is not there. Trading is a very, very emotional thing. That's why you need a strong psychology to trade, and that's why I teach psychology and trading. And I recommend psychology books for you guys at the end of the program. But with a real account, you really need just real money. You're trading real money. How will you feel if you open a trade and you're losing $50 and you turn around and you're losing 75, or you turn around and you're losing 100? How will you feel? Tell me right now, Chawo. You said that. Matter of fact, let me give him the mic. Where is it doing? Chawo, you can talk to me. Talk to me. Talk.
Hello.
Hello. I was asking you if you open a trade, right?
Yes.
You start losing $10. You start losing 20. You start losing 50.
So I'll feel very bad.
Will you close the trade?
I'll feel very bad, sir.
And you close the trade, not so?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Guess what? Most of the times when you close it, the market does what you were thinking it would do. It starts paying you.
Yes, sir. I've experienced that before. You start losing, and when you think you lose everything after you see the market changes.
Yeah. It is just because you do not really understand how the market works and you don't have the right psychology. That's just it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you just have to learn how to do it from me. If you choose to come to me, right? If you choose to go to another person, that's fine. But this is the truth. Do you have any other questions?
No, sir. That was the only question I had.
All right, then. Thank you. Next question. Is this practice says, is there any specific time when you give signals, like say between 8 p.m. and 4 p.m.? My signals are between 7 a.m. and 10 p.m. because I trade the London and the New York session. So if you're my trader, expect signals at that time. It's not like you wait. There's some like signals are coming at 7 o'clock. No. As the market moves, I react to the market. That's what real traders do. We react to what the market is giving us. If there's a trading opportunity, we trade. From 7 a.m. literally to 10 p.m. I'm on the markets. It's a working day for me. I'm working like every other person. I gave a 12 because the market was moving exceptionally on that day. So I saw an opportunity I had to give. But like I said, this week has not been good. It's been a very, very tough week to trade. But we made so much money last week, so we're going to obviously kick off that. Great. Are there any other questions? 1 minute for that. If there's no other question, I'm going to end this call. If you guys need extra information, you can hit me up on WhatsApp. Without further ado, I'm very, very grateful for you guys showing up. Chawo has one more. Chawo. Yeah, Chawo, give you the mic.
Sir.
Yeah, what's the question?
Please, does the time at which you trade, does it influence your outcome?
I trade the most liquid sessions in the world. I trade London and New York. So I'm more profitable in those times. I don't trade Sydney and Tokyo. I used to do that when I was a young trader. I wanted to be the best in the world. So I used to literally sleep 2 hours a day and so on, trading 4 sessions. But that's crazy. It actually affected my health. So I trade just two sessions now. I actually close from work at 10.
Okay, sir.
All right. Dispatcher. I mean, if you come to boy, I'll buy your pizza. That's cheesy peasy. Pizza was for people who had the life, right? But you come to boy anytime, you can get your pizza. So you guys, thanks again for being here. If you need any other questions, you know where to find me. It was a pleasure talking to you guys. I really appreciate your time. Take care, bye.